Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I gotta figure out, so when I got the truck, like I said last week, I had that check engine light and I still haven't fixed it. So what I did was I went on to Amazon and I bought one of these OBD1 to OBD2 adapters. So I'm gonna run the truck and we're gonna see if we can get this code to pop up again, and then we're gonna see if my OBD2 sensor will actually work and see if we can figure out what's wrong with that code. So let's go run this truck. All right guys, so let's see if it'll come on right away. All right, there's the ABS light. Roll the windows down because it's hot. All right, well, let's see if we can take a drive. See if I can switch this back around and we'll talk a little bit. Guess not. Hold on. All right, I actually decided not to flip the camera around. So let's see. See if we can keep it on. Oh, there it is. All right, well, let's let it run because a lot of times it likes to just turn off. We'll take a little drive. See if we can get it doing what it was doing the other day. See, sometimes it likes to cut down. See, the check engine light went back off and it's back on. Beautiful view. All right, let's see. Got a car coming. Oh, looks like they turned. All right. Sorry if it's a little loud. I gotta roll with the windows down because it's hot. Actually, let's see. So actually, come to think of it, the other day I had the windows up. I'll roll those up. I'll kick the AC on. So that might have been what the issue was. So let's see. Take a left here. Didn't use a blinker, but it's okay. Sorry if anybody gets motion sickness. Alright, well, while we're here, a little tour of the truck. A couple of things I need to fix. Here's this on the steering wheel that needs redone. Debating on whether to wrap it or just get a new leather cover. You can buy these and just re-stitch it on right here. So I've taken out all the carpet in the back too. Got kids' toys in the back. And yeah, this right here is all busted out. All the screw holes are busted out. So I need to get thinking about doing a leather something with that. And then these screws got stripped out. So I got to drill those out. So it's on our list of things to do. Let's see if this car wants to go. Looks like they're waiting for me. Alright, see, check engine light's still on. Oh, kicked me out of third gear. We'll grind back on it. It's alright. Alright, so it looks like we kept a light finally. Every time I go to try to take it to the parts store, it likes to turn off on me halfway there, so I can never get it red, which is why I want to get this at-home one. So we'll see if we can keep it on, pulling back into the house right here. All right, we'll be right back. All right, so I know this one for sure is going to be loud because we got the bay open up. This needs clean too. That's another to do, but we'll figure that out at another time. So what I need to do is go right here. Hold on. All right, sorry, that was a kind of a two-handed deal. So I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna take this adapter right here. And get that lined up. One hand. There we go. Squeeze that on in there. Get the second one. Where does it go? Go on the top. Alright, hold on. Let me get this all hooked up. Actually, you know what? Oh, there it is. Alright. We got it. Alright. And then, unfortunately, for the OBD2 sensor, I have a Bluetooth one that hooks up to my phone. So since I use my phone for recording, I can't show that. I might be able to do like a screen recorder or something like that, so you guys can watch along. So I'll try that out. Let's see what we can do. If not, then I'll see you once I know what the code is. Alright guys, so this apparently doesn't want to work. I got the lights on and everything, but for some reason it won't hook up to the phone. I hooked it up in the Explorer, and it connected to my phone there, but I don't know what it doesn't want to do it on this one. So I'm gonna see if I can get an actual OBD2, like the actual connector deal instead of a Bluetooth one, and we'll go from there, and hopefully we figure something out. All right guys, we're back, and it's been a couple of days. Sorry, the car's driving by. But you know, life happened. So yeah, here we are. We're back out again, and I've decided to go with the paperclip method instead of trying that adapter, because that thing was just being a pain. I can't get a OBD2 reader to read on it. So, like I said, I gave up. I'm gonna do this here now. Just basically making an electrical connection from here to the test, and then you just count the check engine light. I'm gonna be honest, I already recorded this video once, but I'm a big dummy, and I recorded it the up and down way. What is that, vertical? And instead of the horizontal way that, you know, it needs to be recorded. So, all right, so now what we do the check engine, turn this on, let's turn that off. We don't need that. All right, and then we count. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Okay, so 121. And then we'll go into, let's see, 1. So now we switched over to the other one. 1, 2, 2, so 122. 1, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 128. And the next one should be a 212. Let's see, 2, 1, and 2. And then it should just repeat itself. 1, 2, 2. So 122 again. And we'll get the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 2, 1, 2. Alright, so I've looked these up, and what it seems like the issue is a vacuum line. one of the vacuum lines that goes to the throttle positioning sensor, or the map, one of the two of those, is not sending the correct vacuum pressure, I guess, or whatever. Like I said, I'm not super knowledgeable on all this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test the vacuum lines and see if I can't figure out if maybe it's a vacuum line causing the issue. So I don't know if that'll be in this video or the next video. So yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take. So we'll see. Alright guys, so here's what we're looking at. Could be any of these vacuum lines, these red ones right here, any of these down here. They all trace back over. Here's another one. Let me see, where's my finger here? There's another one here. They all trace back over to various parts. There's the vacuum canister. Honestly, I really need like a dang Haynes manual, so that way I can know exactly where all these are, so I'm not missing one of them. But I think that's the majority of them. So here's the theory. All right, I'm gonna fire up the engine. I'm gonna squirt some WD-40 in there. And if the vacuum line sucks up the WD-40, in theory, it will make the motor idle higher. So it should go while it burns off the WD-40, because the WD-40 burns is more flammable than gas or something. I don't, again, technical stuff. I don't deal with all of that stuff. I just make it go psh, psh, and make it go vroom if it is wrong. If not, then I don't know. Then we'll start looking at different other things that could be wrong. But this is the first step. I figure if it's a vacuum line, it'll be cheaper than replacing the throttle position sensor or something that is a lot more expensive. So I always start with the cheapest stuff and go to the more expensive. So that's the theory, that's the hope, that's the plan. So let's see what we got. We'll go fire it up, and yeah. All right, y'all. Yeah, here we go. Let's fire it up. Alright, not really sure if you can hear me, but let's see what we got. Alright, so I think I got all of them, but as you heard, or didn't hear, nothing happened. So back to square one. I'm definitely gonna try to find a good vacuum line diagram for this, so that way, here, let me turn this towards you. I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I'm not the most formal person. That should be good, right? I'm not the most formal person, so if that detracts from the videos, I'm sorry. If it does, let me know. But I don't know. That's probably too close. I don't know. Anyways, let's turn back. Make sure it's still recording. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So my next course of action is probably going to be digging a lot deeper, getting a vacuum manual or a vacuum diagram to actually map out where all of these deals are, and then trying to trace each one down, make sure the line itself is good, so that way I know whether there's a crack in the line or something like that that's causing these check engine lights to come on. The biggest issue for me for my check engine light, honestly, it has died on me a couple of times, but it's honestly not that big of a deal, because most of the time when it happens, the clutch is in. It's not killing the motor or anything. I actually didn't know earlier when it died. I tried to take off again from the stop sign, and it just was like, oh, hey, the motor's not running. So it's not like it's super inconvenient or anything. It's only died on me maybe 4 times, 3 times in the same drive, and then again this morning. So it's not too big of an issue. Just fire it up and keep going. So I'll dig deeper, see what we've got, see if I can't figure out what we got going. But like I said, the biggest issue is that my inspection is due by the end of this month, and well, the end of June. So I need to get this figured out so that way I don't have a check engine light on when they go to do the inspection for my registration, and then they don't let me pass inspection, and then I can't get it registered, and then that's a whole another deal that I don't want to deal with. So yeah, that's why this is kind of an issue. Otherwise I would just leave it. Honestly, I've left it for the last year. Hasn't really done any problems until recently. So that's what I'm looking at. So we'll see. Oh well, you know what? Here, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take you off of the tripod here. Here's a couple of the things that I really want to do. Let's see. I had a little fun a week or 2 ago. There's some little spots here, like this one right here. This one right here looks like they had fender flares on it or something. I want to patch these up, get them nice and clean, and get this rust out of here. Keep these ones from rusting because it doesn't look like they're rusting yet. The frame probably needs sprayed with like an undercoat or something. It's pretty dirty under there. I need to wash it. But here's there's some like little things I want to do. Like I want to pull these off and repaint them, and pull this bar off, repaint it. This could probably get some wire brushing and a new coat of silver paint or something. Pretty much this entire tire rack is all rusty and stuff like that. I want to get that done. There's these little spots of paint that need done, but I'm probably just going to repaint the whole thing the same color. Again, on this side, this one actually isn't that bad. So it's just those little things. It's the little things that I think make it look better. This will get repainted. The same on the other side. Yeah, it's just those little like cosmetic things that I'll do in the free time. Nothing like major, but I really want to get it running first. So I've got a whole to-do list. Maybe I'll read that off at some point, but not right now because it's on my phone and I'm using my phone. So, all right, well, that didn't give good results, but it also didn't give us no results, because that tells me that the vacuum lines that we sprayed aren't bad. So at least that's a start. So we'll go from there. So anyways, thanks for joining us, and see you guys on the next episode. All right, guys, got another big dummy moment that just happened. Remember I was trying to find a vacuum line diagram? Well, guess what? Bam, it's right there. So I've been searching and looking at all this stuff. And since it's the throttle position sensor, I was looking here at the throttle body. Let me see where I can get my finger. Where's it at? Oh, dang, that's way too close. Let me just move closer. All right. So we've got our throttle body here, and it's got this green line that comes up and around and down and goes right here to the EGR and the EVR, right? So I sprayed this end. I know I did, but here's the kicker. So I looked at the throttle body and I said, well, here's that green vacuum line, and it goes down and around and underneath. So I was like, well, where does it come out on the other end? I climb up here onto the bumper, and so I was looking around and I came to this spot right here. This is where it's supposed to hook into, and there's the green vacuum line, but it's zip tied with a patchwork piece of vacuum line on here. So I'm going to see if this is the problem, if there's a leak somewhere in here, and if that's maybe causing it, because that would, I mean, I'm not the brightest man, but if I'm having a vacuum line issue and a throttle position sensor issue, it would only make sense that the vacuum line from the throttle body that has patchwork on it would be sending the code all, well, I guess it's all 3 codes or however many codes it's throwing. So I'm gonna shoot it with the deal. Probably not gonna record it just because it's easier. It's gonna be really quick. So, but yeah, just as a heads up, if you ever are looking for a diagram, check your hood. So I'll let you know what happens. Alright guys, so this might be the last video. Let's see, I played around with the WD-40 and that other vacuum line in there, and didn't really find anything. Pulled the lines, checked the vacuum with my hand, you know, taking it and like closing it off and then opening it, you know, feeling for a vacuum. And I mean, there's vacuum. It's not much, but it doesn't seem like it's leaking. So it's constant and it doesn't feel like it's bleeding type thing. So I disconnected the battery, hooked it back up, and I just ran a check, and I got I should have recorded it, but I didn't because I wasn't thinking. Big dummy. I think that's the radio. I still haven't figured that out. I think it's the radio though, because I have one of these Sony deals. So I just checked it again, and I got 512, which is, it's like power interrupted, memory power interrupted, and it's like, did you disconnect the battery? So let's see if it throws it again. Let's see what we got. Oh, and I cleared out that other one apparently just by messing with stuff. When I checked it before I disconnected the battery, it gave me the 111, which is clear, I think it is. One. So that's good there. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's the all clear code. And then let's see, is it gonna, all right, there's the 1 to show the brake. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. All right, sweet. Let's see. Let's give it another couple of seconds, see if it does anything else. If not, I'm going to say that those codes are good. And it doesn't look like it's going to throw anything, so let's start the motor. Gotta have both feet, sorry. Very noisy, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I did last time. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna have to check on that. But I'm pretty sure that means that we're all good. I should not have any more codes. Hopefully what I did fixed it. If something else happens, it should throw a code, and then I'll have to do this again. But for now, it looks like we're all clear. So yeah.